Welcome back. It is now time for part 2 of our high school football frenzy.
Another exciting round of games, and we start with one that I know very well. We get started in Duxbury where the Dragons hosted the Marshfield Rams. Always a battle. I was there today. I actually played in this game as a high school student, Josh. Although I didn't really play. I rode the bench.
Pine Man.
Oh, I was a Pine Man. They wouldn't even let me be the water boy. But nonetheless, this was a real treat. Two really good teams, very well-coached teams. Great game. Marshfield in the away whites. Duxbury in the home green. First quarter, no score. Marshfield's Phoenix Beauregard from 1 yard out. Marshfield went for 2, didn't get it, 6-0 Rams. Second quarter, Duxbury's Brady Rhinesmith unleashes a bomb. Nate Reed, his wide receiver, an amazing catch for a huge pickup of 45 yards, but the Dragons could not turn that into points. Later in the second quarter, the Marshfield offense going back to work. Nate Rollerson working the play action to Sean Chesborough. Great catch. Even better effort to get in the end zone. 13-0 Marshfield. Third quarter. Backup quarterback for Duxbury, Lamb Murray, a freshman, in the game for the injured Ryan Smith. He is intercepted there, and that would lead to a Marshfield field goal, making it 16-0 Rams. Fourth quarter. Ryan Smith back to throw for the Dragons. Screen to the senior captain, Jake Falls. He fights his way into the end zone. 15-yard touchdown pass. The Dragons would go for 2, not convert the 2-point conversion, and Marshfield would go up 16-6, and that's the way this game ended. Marshfield wins 16-6. They now lead the series 18-2.
A great job by the seniors that came out today. I know for them, it's their last chance to play, and the turkey always tastes a little bit better after you win.
Is turkey gonna taste good today?
Yeah, I'm excited for Thanksgiving. Yep, I love turkey.
It was amazing, yeah. I mean, like I said, the last 3 weeks were rough, practicing every day, but finally brought it together. We got it done.
All right, Duke, great. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers hosting the North Attleboro Red Rocketeers. Attleboro trying to avenge losses from 3 straight years. Quarterback Braden Jones finds receiver Boston Baldwin on the quick pass play, good for 6. But the Big Red showed some fight. Defense forces the fumble here. Nathaniel Robin comes up with it, takes it 53 yards for the scoop and score. The North wins the 104th meeting of the Attleboros 21-6.
To Whitman Hanson now for the Green Wave and the Panthers. First quarter, no score. We have a developing situation. Abington quarterback Jack Riley drops back, finds Chris Patterson, makes an amazing catch inside the 5. Green Wave would punch it in and take the lead. And then fourth quarter, Green Wave leading 36-7. Riley back to throw, finds his wide receiver, Riley Pease. That's a touchdown. Abington leads 43-7. That's the way the game ends. And the Green Wave beat the Panthers 43-7.
A rivalry that dates back to before we were born, slightly. Winchester and Woburn since 1891. This Ted Bodreski touchdown puts Winchester on top in the third, 21-7. Tanners will try to rally, get this long touchdown pass. Aiden Wood to Gavin Driscoll. Red and Black would add another and take the win 28-14. A lucky 8 teams played their Thanksgiving games at Fenway Park. Players, coaches, band, cheerleaders, all will remember this.
Oh, no doubt about that. Wednesday got started. The Battle of the Rock at America's most beloved ballpark. That's Plymouth South versus Plymouth North. All right, Gio Lynch-Ribeiro trying to will his North Eagles into victory. His third of 3 touchdowns on this day. Game tied at 21 in the fourth, but the South had the answer in overtime. Senior captain Timmy DeRocha keeps it on the ground, and the school's principals, they would exchange the trophy. The South Panthers win this one back 27-21 in OT.
All right, to our colonial history for Game 2. Lexington Minutemen visiting the Concord Carlisle Patriots in the Battle of Battle Road at a park not quite as old as the Revolution. This one was all Patriots. Senior Lewis Simon spent a lot of time in the end zone in this one. CC rolls 32-0 in the finale.
And we are not done just yet. When we come back, much more high school football. Are you ready for this? Time for the final segment of our Football Frenzy. Unbelievable games seen today. Let's get it going.
All right, this next game features teams that both made the playoffs after excellent seasons. I went up to Burlington to see the Red Devils host the Bedford Buccaneers. The Bedford Buccaneers in Road White have won 4 straight years in this rekindled series, which first started in 1957. So the Burlington seniors are trying to accomplish something they've never done before. So your seniors haven't even tasted it?
Not yet. Nope. No, but they're ready. They're itching.
Red Devils trying to defend their turf. Their hallmark stingy defense, allowing only 7.9 points per game in their perfect 8-0 regular season.
They got a great team. I mean, they ran the table, won 9 straight, lost to a very good Duxbury team in the playoffs. I mean, we know they're good.
Quick strike for the Bucks. Junior Siler Pimentel to senior Jacob Hollingworth, 7-0 Bedford. Burlington would settle down. Big stick by senior captain Ryan Brooks forces the fumble, and it's Brooks who gets his team on the board from 3 yards out. The 2 was good, 8-7 at the half. And time for the Red Devil marching band. And this came down to the last drive of the game. 40-yard pass play from Pimentel to senior Reese Gilmartin. Then with just 30 seconds to go, the handoff is to BC-bound Mackay Volsey. 15-8, Bedford in victory formation for the 5th year in a row.
I knew I wasn't going down because they had that trust in me, and that fueled me to make sure I got that touchdown at the end of the game. So without them, I don't think I could have done any of this. And I love all my boys.
Feels amazing. Wouldn't want any other way. It was a great game. Everyone played hard. Best game we ever played.
Battle of Metro West, both playoff teams. Playoffs, lopsided game. Natick scored early and often the 120th meeting. This is the coach's son, James Mortarelli, powering to the pylon, 14-0. Then the Flyers back to pass. It's Mortarelli again, right in the middle. That's the pick 6. Not much for Framingham on this day. The final score, 33-6.
The 138th edition, the Frederick J. Gorman Trophy on the line. Needham Rockets and Wellesley Raiders. Senior quarterback Bobby Shanahan going to call his own number, rush into the end zone. That would be the first of 3 Raiders touchdowns. Dates back to 1882. The 2025 version won by Wellesley, 20-6.
Next up, we head north for St. Mary's Spartans and the Bishop Fenwick Crusaders. 2 teams had incredible seasons. Crusaders QB Andrew Kirakopoulos in for the touchdown, though St. Mary's had an answer. Belliard hands to Rowan Merriman. Spartans roll up in Peabody. Final score 38-6. St. Mary's wins. Finally, a Centennial game +2. Newburyport traveling down the road to Amesbury for the 102nd meeting. Red Hawks at home in the red jerseys. Clippers making the short trip to Newburyport in white. Second quarter, Newburyport down 8-0. Quarterback calls his own number, gets in, go for 2 and got it. Game tied at 8. Third quarter, still tied at 8. Amesbury gets the offense clicking. Swing pass inside the 10-yard line, and Amesbury would never look back. The Red Hawks go on to win it 29-8. Amesbury undefeated on their way to the Super Bowl. What a day. Congratulations to all the teams and coaches, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
News Center 5 at 6 is next. Before we go, we want to leave you with some of our favorite moments from 11 weeks of Friday Night Lights high school football coverage, and what an amazing season. King Philip was off and running in week 1 over Walpole, and for the next 3 weeks, so were we. To Stoneham in their win over Arlington. Then Bishop Feehan rolling over Attleboro. We took a quick break as it soon became Sockstober. But we're back at it in week 5 from Melrose and Woburn. Red Hawks went the distance. Week 6 was a ground game to remember by the Medfield Warriors over Medway. And look who showed up to watch the best game of the season, the best quarterback in New England. Zavarian on a last-second field goal over Catholic Memorial, and the celebration that followed. Next, a city battle, Latin Academy over English, and some guy in the way of the touchdown celebration. Then a sea of red, and a great throw and catch with Milton over Natick on Halloween. Then it was time for the playoffs. Archies outlasted Swampscott in round 1. Canton did the same against Marblehead in round 2, and Super Bowl bound. St. John's Prep, the Eagles on their way to Gillette. Thanks for watching along with us all season long.